Hey guys, John here. Welcome back to another Taco Tuesday teaser from Toyota for the 2024 Toyota Tacoma. This one, they gave us two photos. They gave us a rear end photo of the 2024 Tacoma, and also they gave us a photo of the suspension on the new TRD Pro. We'll start out with the rear because the front suspension stuff, we have a lot to dissect there, especially when I compare it to the outgoing TRD Pro models. But let's start with the rear end first. So the big takeaway here, disc brakes. Disc brakes in the back, I know, revolutionary, right, for Tacoma. The Tacoma has been drum brakes forever in the back. People have been asking for disc brakes in the rear end of this truck, but if you zoom in on these TRD wheels, you will see the disc brakes there. This whole side profile, the whole wheel well, the whole just bed, how it curves into the rear door, exactly like the patents from Brazil, those Brazilian patents, exactly like that. So just further confirming that's exactly what the truck is going to look like, but still super excited to see it in person. You know, actual body colors on it, just in person, just we're still excited, right? Let's zoom in on these tires, these new TRD Pro wheels. They look sick. They look really, really cool. Kind of keeping to that TRD Pro theme of just how their wheels are, that matte black kind of look with TRD just right there in the center. These ones look really good. Now we can't tell if these are 16-inch wheels or 17-inch wheels. The previous Tacoma, it always had 16s on a lot of the models, even the TRD Pros. Can't quite tell what those tires are. Not sure if they're Goodyears or Yokohamas or Falcon Wild Peaks. I can't really tell by the sidewall. I tried zooming in and I can't really tell. But that's all we got really on the rear quarter panel. The one thing I do like about the rear quarter panel itself is that the door does kind of curve up a little bit, so hopefully we're going to get a lot more room in the back seat just because that door doesn't go flat and the rear seat isn't flat. Hopefully we get some headroom and some body room because that door is curved. Now let's go to the goodies. The front, the Fox suspension up in this truck. So I posted two pictures on my Instagram. I'll put them side by side right here for you guys on YouTube, but you can see the difference really between my truck out in the driveway, which is a 2022 TRD Pro, and then this one for 2024 that Toyota is doing. So a big thing to notice, the upper control arms. Toyota did it for 2022 and 2023. Billet, beautiful candy red TRD upper control arms. Not sure if it's just because this is a prototype, but we can't see that at all on this one, or maybe they're just black TRD upper control arms, or if Toyota's just getting rid of that. And then looking at the bottom of the Fox shocks there, you can read that they're internally bypassed, just like the current generation is, but you have QS3. And then if you go a little bit over there to the right, you see a little dial, which is very cool. So if you go over to Fox's Instagram, they had a third photo for us, technically, right? So they read, adjust your expectations of what's possible. The all new 2024 Tacoma TRD Pro. Details coming soon. So then they have it adjusting the dial there. So not sure how much different preload settings we're gonna have, how adjustable it actually is, but this is super cool. Another thing too that we can really tell from Fox's photo and kind of Toyota's too is there's no sway bar. Not sure if that's because it's a TRD Pro model and maybe they're just getting rid of it, or for photo's sake, it looks better just to not have a sway bar, just all up in that when you're trying to show the dial on the suspension. So that could be one of two things, either for photo purposes or they're not rocking a front sway bar. So going back to Toyota's photo now, you can see that big, huge aluminum knuckle. This whole just front suspension piece really looks like the Tundra. We know that the Tacoma most likely will be on the TNG platform as well, but take a mental image of this real quick because I want to compare it to my Tundra. So looking at my Tundra underneath, it's very similar as to what this Tacoma teaser looks like. You can see a very chunky lower control arm, very chunky knuckle, and our sway bar right here is coming down, so that's why we got a good shot in that teaser of that suspension. So it looks like we're gonna have a beefier, lower sway bar too on that TRD Pro. To recap, the rear end looks cool. We got disc brakes. The new TRD wheels are gonna look sick. Matte black, curved cab to hopefully give us a little bit bigger of space in the back. The teaser shot that we get with the suspension up front. Fox, brand new internal bypass suspension. Not sure of the specs yet. QS3s, they're adjustable. Not sure of the adjustability yet. Big aluminum knuckle. No billet upper control arm it looks like, but still super stoked that we have another teaser on this Tacoma for you guys. And hopefully next week we'll have another one. So guys, let me know down in the comments what you think about it, and I will catch you all in the next one. All right, see you later.